You know, I get so many messages about whenever I point out fan service in a video that I have to do a video about this. Today we're talking about context. Now, it's a pretty simple concept. Whenever I'm doing a video, whether it be about Fantastic Four, Resident Evil, etc., I will point out certain scenes that I felt like were not necessary. They were just there for, as I put it, fan service. I get a ton of messages about why do I hate these scenes, do I not feel like I like these scenes, etc. And let me be very clear. Yes, out of context, these women are incredibly beautiful, and I totally get it. However, when I'm reviewing something, I have to look at things in context. And for many of these scenes in context, they don't make any sense. They aren't necessary. It's just a way to titillate the audience, which frankly I don't like. I've never been a fan of male or females being used simply as objects of titillation. Now, that sometimes puts me in the minority, I will admit. And I don't want this video to get too soapboxy, so I'm going to keep my points pretty brief here. But for example, taking a look at this scene.
This is so wrong.
Wow, you've been working out.
See, that wasn't necessary. It was just there to add a bit of titillation, mainly to their trailer, but also to their movie. However, taking a look at this scene, you see, it actually has a point. It actually advances the story. And that's the difference. I'm not saying man and woman cannot express their sexuality, cannot express their sensuality. What I'm saying is it has to make sense to the story. Because otherwise it's just a lame attempt at throwing a half-naked person on the screen. And yes, I admit, I do that readily. Why? Because I'm a fat jackass making YouTube videos. I think something's funny, I stick it in there. I'm not making a multi-million-dollar movie. And I'll also go ahead and tell you, yes, in some movies it's totally acceptable because that's the style they're going for. Take the movie Kick-Ass.
Your hands all over me, Dave. Please.
No one's going into Kick-Ass expecting to be, expecting to see high art here. Which is why when I do review that movie, and I will explain that. However, when you look at a movie like, say, Resident Evil, a movie that's clearly trying to be serious, throwing these scenes in there just feels like a cheap way to up the R rating, without having any point or context to it. And again, I really don't want this to seem like I'm standing on a soapbox, because I swear to you I'm not trying to. However, after getting so many messages, I feel like I had to address this. Men and women are very beautiful in their true sky-clad form. I will grant you. However, I feel like if we use these things too much, we use these scenes too much, they lose their impact on the audience. And it's no longer having the desired effect the director, the writer, or whoever had. And again, I'm not trying to be a cheese Nazi. I'm not trying to say there should never be any scenes of titillation in any movie. What I'm saying is when I review a movie, if it's in there, I'm going to point it out and I'm going to list it as a negative. Because that's how I see it. Now, just in case you thought this video was going to all be that, it's not. We're also going to run through a bit of requests that, frankly, I'm not going to review. I don't want people to keep requesting things, hoping I'll review it, and then me not do it. That makes me feel like an asshole for not just telling you it's not going to happen. So let me be very clear. I am never going to review Highlander the Source. It's never going to happen because I can review it in 2 words. It's shit. Same thing goes for Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now, personally, I don't think that movie is shit, but I think it's been reviewed to death. Everybody has given their opinion on this. It's the same reason I didn't want to review Twilight, because everybody's taken a shot at this already and made far better jokes than I ever could. However, I will say, coming up in April, I'm going to do a few of the reviews I've been requested the most to do, but I haven't done. And in fact, in that month, we're going to do 1 top 10, we're going to do 2 movie reviews, and 1 video game review. Now, I'm going to leave what they are as a secret just for you all, but know that they are my second most requested video game review and my most requested 2 movie reviews, aside from the 2 I just named. And don't forget, coming up in May is BioWare month, where I'll be doing my most requested video game. I'm sure you can all guess what that is, along with other things I think you all will really enjoy. Now, until next time, my name is VGS saying thank you very much for watching, and keep on gaming.